Hey QuesoDivas, and welcome back to my series recapping my top worst dates of 2025. I went on 77 dates in 2025 and we're recapping the worst. This guy, we're going to call him Bumble because he originally spawned from Bumble and he's in my phone, blank from Bumble. But I met this man way back when. Him and I have history. Get your textbooks out because we got history to unload right now. I matched with this guy on Bumble my sophomore year of college. His house conveniently was right next to my sorority house where I was living sophomore year. It was absolutely perfect. So this guy, I remember he lived in a house full of like girls, which is like weird in college. He was a G'd, which means that he wasn't in Greek life because I went to U of M at University of Michigan. It is very like Greek life G'd segmented. Either you're in the Greek life bubble or you're in the G'd bubble. Everyone knows that. And I just happen to be in the Greek life bubble. If I were to do it again, low-key, I think it'd be more fun to be a G'd than in the Greek life bubble, but I met my best friends through my sorority and we all like dropped together and stuff. So wouldn't trade that for the world. Maybe one day we can recap my college years. So him and I meet and it's at like kind of the start, I feel like, of us changing semesters, like picking classes. And so he decides to pick, he's like, I need a new class. Like, what class should I take? And I took like the weirdest classes in college. I took a 3-hour class. It might have been 3 or 4 hours. It was once a week on Wednesdays. And it was this emoji class. It was literally just like the art of emojis. I was like, okay, what the heck is this? It counted towards like my arts credit or something. So I tell him about this class. He signs up for it. It's in this really small like art seminar. There's only like maybe 10 people in this class. So it's a very like intimate seminar style class. Because I really don't remember our first interaction. Because when I was in college, I don't think I went on like a single date with a guy. It was always like we would hang out. So I'm guessing like I low-key think we might have just like met up in the dining hall. Because I remember we would go to the dining hall a lot. And so that is like him taking me out to eat. He took me out to the dining hall. Like, boy, how things have changed. I don't think I went on a single date all of college. Even with like my boyfriend that I like met in college, I feel like we didn't really go on dates until like after college, but it was also COVID, so that's different. Yeah, I really don't remember our first interaction, but all of a sudden I'm intertwined with him at the dining hall. He's just like one of those, like, he's a school crush. He is a like class crush. Sometimes you need a class crush to function. Nowadays, I feel like it has transitioned into like a workplace crush, like for my working ladies. Ladies, I don't have a 9 to 5. I had a dream last night that I had a workplace crush with a guy that went to University of Michigan. Babe, where's the office? This is the office. The Queso Castle is the office. And so the whole semester goes through, and I feel like I'm just kind of getting like friend vibes maybe from him. Like, I don't know, we've kissed like a handful of times. He wasn't like my favorite person to kiss at all. Like, he was a very aggressive kisser, like lots of like tongue, and like we never did anything else. Like, I remember we would like hang out in his room a lot, but it would just be like kind of like platonic. Like, we would kiss a little bit, but it was very just like high school vibes. Like, I don't know. And since we lived around the corner from each other, I would just like go over to his, like we would do like homework together, like hang out, like maybe like watch a movie or something. But I just kind of like stop hanging out with him. I feel like I get involved in like with like having crushes on other men, like in Greek life, and I start like, I don't know, just like becoming less like attached, like wanting to spend less of my time. And he's like tall and he's cute, but he's like nerdy. Do you take him to my barn dance as like having a little crush on him? Like, I took him to like our fall date party. And we went and we had a good time. Like, we pre-gamed at his house with like his girl roommates because kind of around Halloween. Then we like walked over to my house, like got on the bus and then went. And it was like a good time. But I just never felt that like super like romantic spark. He was also a year older than me. And I was going to study abroad next year. So I was like kind of tapped out. I was like, I don't know. I was just like tapped out. All that eventually fizzles. Like, once I study abroad, I definitely don't see him again. But he's one of these guys that I continue following on Instagram. Like, we just follow each other. And this guy likes to post on Instagram. He's not afraid to post like a dump. And so like throughout COVID, throughout like my senior year, his first year graduating, throughout all this time, he's been posting on Instagram. But like, I got a boyfriend, but I'm like still just following him because like we were friends. So we fizzle out. I get a new man. But also during this time is when I become an influencer. I go from having like 1,000 followers to having 10,000 followers. So he knew me pre-influencer, I guess, which I'm not any different pre and post influencer. I am still Claire. I don't feel like it's gotten to my head at all. Like, I'm still very humble. I don't even like to talk about it with other people because I don't want to come off as like I'm an influencer vibe. Even my date last night said, because I said I worked in social media, and he was like, you do not give me that impression at all. And I was like, told you, I give you like fun office crush vibe. I give office crush. I would be the personality hire at an office. Everyone would have a crush on me and I would have a lot of drama, but I just am not down to work a 9 to 5. Because obviously now I'm posting a lot more often. I'm posting like every single day. I've posted every single day since like my senior year of college, pretty much. So everyone that's following me on Instagram from like pre-influencer, whether they know me or didn't know me very well, they're getting to know me. They're getting to know me really well. I'm posting every single day. I was like talking to the camera. I was going crazy. All my past situationships were just like forced to see my face every day. So he continued to follow me through this. He would swipe up on my stories sometimes. I remember when Instagram started getting the heart feature, like within the last like year or so, he started like liking them and he started like DMing me. And he was basically like, it's just so cool, like what you're doing and what you've done. Like, I would love to like catch up with you and all this stuff. And at this point, I'm like single. I've been single. Like, I'm not talking to him. Like, I'm out of my relationship. He DMs me that he's coming into town that weekend to New York because he lives in Michigan. And so he says, hey, I'm in New York City for a work trip. I want to take you out. And I'm like, bold. But like, I just don't, I'm still just kind of like, ugh, I feel like it's friend vibes. I don't know. So I just kind of like tell him I'm busy. I kind of blow him off, but I was also busy. Like, I couldn't really make it work. And I was just like, whatever. He posts a dump from this New York trip and he is looking like a snack. These photos turn my head. My head has been turned. I'm like, okay, I like this guy. And so then I start kind of engaging with him back because he still like swipes up on my stuff. Like, our DMs have been open. So we're just like kind of DMing each other like back and forth. Then he asked me, he's like, hey, would love to like send you something. Can I have your address? I was like, yeah, sure. Like, what is it? And he's like, you want to know? And he's like, because I have like my at-home cat, Oliver, named him after Oliver from Hannah Montana. He's my baby. I've had him since 2nd grade. He's still kicking it, still fire. He is getting deaf. He is kind of deaf now. And so he's like, I was at this market and I found a painting that looks just like Oliver and I want to give it to you. And it's on my wall right now. I honestly need to take it down because this wall, I'm going to redo this wall. This is the photo of the cat that he sends me. It does look very, very similar. Like, yes, I'm kind of obsessed with this, if you do say so myself. And with this, because he sends it to me in an envelope, he writes me like a full page long letter. I think it might have been like front and back. He's basically telling me how cool it's been to like see my growth throughout the year, and he's been thinking about me a lot and like thinking about our time together a lot and just kind of like declaring his like love for me. And I'm like, wow, this letter is very nice of you. Like this is sick. And so after this point, we start like talking. Like, I think we start DMing more consistently, then eventually it goes into texting. And so now we're like texting every single day. And we kind of agree to see each other the next time I'm home in Michigan because he lives in my hometown. He lives literally where I'm from. And he's not from there. He just decided to move there after graduation, which I'm like, crazy. And I'm telling my mom about this. My mom is more obsessed with my cat than I am. And so she's like, he's sending you paintings of Oliver? Like, this is the one. And she tells me this crazy story because I tell her who this is. So my mom is at the Michigan State football game where it's at Michigan State. She's getting in her car after the game and she sees this guy wearing a Michigan shirt and she thinks, oh, he's cute. And he goes to Claire's school because I go to Michigan. So she's like, oh, he's cute. He's taking a photo like next to a trash can, she says. And she said, when I looked him up, when you started bringing him up, I saw that photo that I saw being taken in real life, that trash can photo on his Instagram. That was him. So we're like, oh my God, like, you've already seen him. You thought he was hot for me. Like, you thought he would be a good fit. She's like, oh, that's a hot guy from Michigan that goes to Michigan. Like, that'd be good for Claire. Like, what are the odds that this is him? We're like, yeah, like, this is the one. This is the guy. And he's very, like, intentional. He's very serious with me. He's very, like, I want to be with you. And I'm like, I'm down. Like, it feels like I am being like set up. This is like an arranged marriage. We are like locked in, and I'm kind of like down for it. I'm like, because I've been wanting a serious relationship, and I'm like, this guy's checking all the boxes, because I do maybe eventually want to settle down in Michigan. I'm like, he has roots to home. Like, he's tall, he's hot, he's smart, he's successful, he's thoughtful, which is a big thing for me. We're like watching movies like virtually together and stuff. And so now's the time for me to come home. And now is the date that we have been waiting for. So I show up to the date. It's during the summer. We kind of agreed that we were going to go to like his pool, because it's super sick that his neighborhood like has a swimming pool. Like, we don't have that in New York, and I want to go swimming. Like, I love swimming. So we decided to go to his pool, but this is going to be like a full day excursion. Like, this is going to be a marathon date, because this is us catching up. We haven't seen each other in so long, all this stuff. So I'm assuming after, like, we'll like go to dinner or something. Like, he definitely has something planned. He's like, clear out your whole day. I have all this stuff like planned for us. And I'm like, okay, I'm so down. I'm like swimming. Everything's going like pretty well. But our conversation is like overly serious. Like, he's like asking, because we're doing catch up, and he's like, so how much longer do you think you're going to be in New York? And I'm like, oh, I mean, I have my lease for at least 2 years. Like, I'm going to be here for at least 2 more years. And he's like, oh, 2 more years. I thought you made me move home in like 6 months. And I'm like, whoa, no, I'm not moving home anytime soon. And it's like, and I was like, would you move to New York? And he was like, no. And so it was already kind of like, I don't know, because I kind of realized I didn't want to do like a long distance thing. And he was like ready right now. Like, he's like, I'm ready to settle down. All my best friends are married. Like, I want to be married. Like, I want to be settled down, which is the Michigan way. Like, he's a year older than me. He's 28. I think he's like 28, 27, 28. And it's like, at that age, you're settling down. Like, all my at-home friends are engaged, or they're feeling the pressure to get engaged. I think I just have such a bubble here, and I have so many friends that aren't from Michigan that I don't feel the need to get married. I don't feel that rush. And so he was just ready, and so that kind of like freaked me out. But clearly this man was not ready, because after we swim, his plan is just to take a nap. It is, we just go back to his apartment and we just take a nap. Don't get dinner. Oh, and on the first day we did stand-up paddleboarding, but like I was sitting on it, and we went around like the lake in the back, because he has a swimming pool and he has a lake. Just pure Michigan. That's why Michigan's the best. And it was like absolutely like gorgeous. Like, the ending of this date was like super romantic, super beautiful. And like, it was just like good vibes at the end. He surprises me with the Cheez-It pizza, which I'm really excited about, because I've always wanted to try the Cheez-It pizza. That's like a thoughtful gesture, but I kind of thought that that was just like a snack or something. That was like the main course, the appetizer, the dessert. That was kind of like all we ate other than the pool snacks. And so I'm just like a little bit disappointed that this is all we did. We just stayed in his apartment the whole time, because that's what we did in college, and like, we're adults now. Like, the same dates aren't gonna fly now. And you're saying that you're serious for like marriage? Like, then court me, yearn for me. Because he was yearning this entire time. He's like, I can't wait to see you. Like, I have all this stuff planned. Your plan was an all-inclusive in your casa. And I'm home for 4th of July. So I'm going up north in like 2 days. Like, this was the only day during the week that I was home that I gave him, because he knew I was going to be out of town. And so he's like, I want to see you again. And I'm just like, I kind of wish that we did something this date. And he's like, you're so right. Like, we're going to do something on next time I see you. And I was like, I honestly wasn't like planning on seeing you again, like, before I head back to New York. Like, I know this was kind of the only time I could see you, and it like didn't go that great. Like, because if this was a New York date, we wouldn't go on another. Like, if I'm comparing it to my other New York dates, I just wouldn't have gone on another date with him. So I'm just like, this is what we were doing in college, bro. Like, we can't be doing this anymore. Like, you gotta like court me, yearn for me, want me, love me. And he's like, oh my God, I need to see you. But again, definitely then. I'm like, okay, when I get back from up north, like, I have like 2 days before I leave. To be honest, I kind of want to go like thrifting and like just chill, but okay, we can hang out one of the days. And he's like, I'm gonna make it up to you. I was like, okay, whatever. So I go up north, and then he also ends up going up north, and I'm headed home, and we're hanging out the next day. And he's like, oh, like, I think I'm going to stay up north. And I'm like, well, like, no, like, this is the day we planned. Like, you can't just change your plans. And like, you're already doing this to make it up to me. And I was like, clearly you haven't been like planning that much. So I think we end up doing even like the day after or something, or he like drove in the night. Like, it was ridiculous. And I was like, we literally pre-planned this. Like, why are you acting like... He just like wasn't a great planner. So he drives through the night. Our date comes around. He just pulled, I get in the car, he's taking me. He's like, I want you to be surprised. We just go back to his apartment. We literally go back to his apartment, and I have a swimsuit. Of course I have a swimsuit, just in case. Like, I want to tan. Like, if we are doing an apartment party, I'm going to tan. I'm going to tan by your pool. Like, I'm going to take advantage of the pool. Like, I'm using you for the pool at this point. And I walk in, all the dishes from the first time I was there, which was like 5 days ago, are still in the sink. Like, everything's still dirty. Everything is like untouched from when I left. It's like a time capsule of when I left. And I'm just like, what? This is so like messy and kind of gross. Like, I would just like would never have my apartment like this. And I also like would have cleaned it before I left. Like, the dirty dishes from our like ramen or whatever were like still in there. I was like, oh, this is gross. And like the Cheez-It pizza remnants were there. I was like, what is going on? And I'm kind of like waiting for him to like take initiative. Like, I'm like, okay, what are we doing? What are we doing? And we just like sit on his couch and start watching YouTube. And like I'm like, okay, well, maybe we could eat the other Cheez-It pizza. And he's like, oh no, I already ate that. And I'm like, oh, well, you saved that for me. Like, the Cheez-It pizza was for me. Like, I'm a little bummed about that. I was like, okay, like, I wanted to eat the Cheez-It pizza. Like, you got it for me. And he just like eats the Cheez-It pizza while he was alone, I guess. And so at this point, I'm just like getting irritated. And I'm like, okay, well, then let's go out to eat. Like, let's go get food. And he's like, okay. And he's like, how about we get like Qdoba, which is basically like a Chipotle. And I'm just like, okay, I guess. Like, it would be fun to do something sit down. But like, I get it. It's like middle of the day. Like, we'll probably go somewhere for like dinner tonight or something. Because I look cute. So we go to Qdoba. And I'm just like, are we really going to go back to your apartment after this? Because he gets the Qdoba to go. We don't even like sit there and eat it. And I'm like, I want to do something out of the house if we're not going to like go to the pool or anything. Because he's like, I don't really want to swim. I was like, okay. And so he's like, oh, I have an idea. And then takes me to like his office, like his work, his place of work. We pull up in the parking lot, and it's like a Saturday, so it's not open. And I'm just kind of like irritated. I'm like, I don't really want to like go into your work right now. Like, I want to eat my Qdoba. Like, I'm hangry. Like, why are we at your office right now? I was just like, what? Like, this is not like romantic at all. This isn't like have anything to do with me. This only has things to do with you. I'm just like, I'm confused. Like, I'm just really confused as to what's going on right now. Like, how you thought that this was going to be like romantic. Like take me out to dinner. Literally, that's it. So we drive back. We eat the Qdoba. Because he's like, oh, you're not enjoying this. And I'm like, no, I'm not. And I'm like, I don't really need to go inside. Like, let's just go and eat our Qdoba. So we drive home, eat the Qdoba at home. We end up like taking a nap. Like, we just nap. And I like sleep for like 5 hours because I'm just like, this is so boring. I wake up. I'm like in just like a pissy mood. And I just like want to go home. But this is my last time seeing him. And it's like clearly not going as well as the first time. Because we're not having these romantic, like, you can't have me upset in a body of water. I was not in a body of water. I was not tan. I got 0 vitamin D. I got like 0 food, even though the Qdoba was fire. But I'm like, I want you to take me out. And I'm also just annoyed that he ate the Cheez-It pizza. I'm like just really irritated by that too. Because I'm like, that was for me. I wanted that. And so he's like, okay, we're going to go get the Cheez-It pizza. We're going to go to Meijer, go get the Cheez-It pizza. So we drive to Meijer. And he's kind of just like apologizing the entire time. And I'm like telling him, I'm just like, I kind of expected this to be different. And he's like, well, I'm not like dating in New York. And I'm like, what does that even mean? Like, dating everywhere, you take someone out to dinner, like when you're dating them, or you go out to drinks or something. And I'm like, I get it, you're driving, so like we wouldn't really go out to drinks, but I'm like, we could go out to dinner. Like, what? Like, there's restaurants here. Like, we're not in like the Wild West. Like, we are in a major city of Michigan, like a built out, gentrified suburban town. I grew up here. And he's like, well, I also kind of thought you would show me spots since this is your hometown. And I'm like, you're in this hometown you're in my hometown every single day. I'm in my hometown now once every like a few days a year. I'm back in my hometown a few days a year. You live here, bro. You should know where the restaurants are. Like, take me to like the mall, a restaurant in the mall, even like a walk around the mall. Like, I don't care. Like, plan something. A Dave and Buster's. I love a Dave and Buster's. A laser tag moment. Even a movie date would be super romantic. I love not having to talk. Like, I love just being like, shut up. He didn't do any of that. And so I'm telling him all this in the Meijer parking lot. I'm really like digging into him about this. And he's just like, oh, is this like, can we not resolve this? And I'm like, no, like, I feel like this is just kind of done. We go in, we get the Cheez-It pizza. It's just very kind of like sad vibes. Like, we've kind of like just broken up. We drive back to his, and he's like, I'd love to hang out with you some more. I'm like, no, just take me home. Like, I just want to go home because I want to spend this last time like with my parents. Like, I like hanging out with my parents. Like, I want to spend this time like with my mom and stuff, because he's taken 2 days away from, I could have been hanging out with my family, I could have been hanging out with my friends. I'm here to do that, and I'm wasting my time with a guy that like isn't putting in any effort. So he drives me home, and he's like, I think he even says again, I want to see you tomorrow night, because tomorrow night is my last night here. He's like, I want to see you tomorrow night. I'm going to make this up to you. I'm going to take you on the best night of your life. Like, we're going to go out. We're going to do this. I'm like, okay. Like, okay. I was like, I might be free. Like, I might not be free because I might just not have it in me. But like, if you're saying this, like, okay, like I'm giving him another shot. He leaves. The whole next day goes by. He doesn't say a word to me. He doesn't text me. He doesn't give me a plan, an update, anything. So I decide by 5 o'clock it's over. I'm like, no way. He texts me and he's like, hey, I'm making steaks right now. Like, how are you? How was your night? I'm just like pissed off. I'm just like, what? You were supposed to take me out tonight. So I literally texted him. I'm like, you were going to take me out tonight, so I guess we're not going out tonight? And he's like, yeah, after reflection, I thought it would be best just to like leave you alone. It didn't seem like you were very into it. Like, I didn't want to disappoint you any further, so I'm just going to leave you alone. And I was just like, okay, then this is like over. Like, what do you want to do with this? And he was like, well, I still want to like continue talking. I still would like to continue talking. I just like, I think we're like better like virtually, I guess. Like, basically being like, I'll see you when I see you. He's not going to be like, I'm going to come to New York and see you or anything. And that was it. That was literally it. And I just didn't respond to him, and we haven't talked since. And he's like slid up in my story sometimes, like, hope you're well, thinking of you. And I'm just like, I don't reply, because it's like, he gave me no effort. He didn't yearn, he didn't date at all. And it was really frustrating, because this man and I had history. He was supposed to be the one. I thought I found the one this year, and it wasn't him. Oh, that's my third worst date of 2025. Tune in tomorrow for the second worst date of 2025. This next story is crazy, you guys. I leave this date crying. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, QuesoDivas. Love you.